says, what's best to use for multilingual websites, subdomain or directory? Oh, so you mean like a subdirectory? That's a good question because I don't do that kind of work. Everything I've ever done is in English, so I've not had to deal with that. What do you think, Adam? You got to.
I don't. Yeah, same thing. My best guess, Bradley, you can tell me if you think this is a good idea or not, is maybe go check out some more authority sites that have multilingual and just kind of see what they're doing. Like sites that are ranking well, I guess would be a better way of saying that.
Yeah.
So what I've done is pretty much use the .com usually and just roll it out that way.
Yeah, but what he's saying is, would you do the multilingual sites as separate sites as a subdirectory? So like in a folder, basically, or on subdomain sites?
Oh, actually, I'm confused. He's saying can't use dot. Does that mean he can't use the subdomain?
I think he just meant he couldn't put dots in here for some. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means. But
yeah, you probably can't use the link as guest.
Don't they have those? What do they have? Let's see. They have WordPress plugins. I can't remember what they're, because I don't do anything outside of the English language, so I don't know.
Multi-language or something like that.
Multi-language. Let's just see what happens.
It was something with multi. I've used that one as well, and that uses WPML. That the first one it is already. Yeah, it just uses / usually.
Yeah. So
you have like domain.com / es / whatever page, and they have like again domain.com / en / whatever page.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why would Jesus Christ? Fuck you, Yelp. Who likes Yelp anyways? I certainly don't. I'm just using this as an example. Yelp looks different. Last time I was on Yelp, it did not look like this.
And I've not used it in so long.
It's shitty. Yelp sucks. They're extortionists. They're terrible. Fuck Yelp.
Oh,
by the way, I don't even get listed on Yelp anymore for sites because they spam. They're relentless in trying to sell you advertising services, excuse me, and they're just absolutely relentless. So I tell clients, don't get on Yelp. Like if you're not already on there, we're not going to get on there. Like I recommend it because otherwise, unless you want to get your phone, you want your phone to ring 4 or 5 times per week with solicitation calls for advertising services. Anyway, the reason why I brought this up is if we go take a look at something. This is an example because we used to spam the shit out of Yelp listings and get them to rank. Let's see if they still, you know what? I'm not seeing it. Maybe they don't do that anymore, but they used to have the href language tags, and they would have all the different subdomains in all the different languages. They were all canonicalized to the English version of it. Looks like they completely changed their sites. I'm not even seeing it now. But anyway, they would have the href language, like it's basically they're like canonicals, but they're each one of the different and those were all subdomains. That's what I was trying to get at by showing you this. They were all subdomains. So like Spanish would be es dot, right? And they would have all the different subdomains, and it would be this long list of subdomains for each one of the Yelp pages, just in different languages. And you could extract all of those to rank a Yelp listing. You could extract all of those and you just hammer all of those backlinks, or excuse me, those href language URLs with just bulk spam, like GSA spam, blog comment spam, etc. And it would, because everything was canonicalized to the English version, all that kind of link equity would flow back to the English version, which would end up ranking it. And that's how you could get a individual Yelp listing to pop out of an index listing. What do I mean by that? Well, if you go to like Tree Service Culpeper or something, right? Tree Service plus city, just as an example, generally you're going to see a Yelp index listing, like an index page, which is the top tree service companies in whatever city. And so essentially you're going from one search result to another, right? You go to Google, you type in tree service plus city, and the top ranked listing is a Yelp search result. In other words, you click through to Yelp and it's nothing but another list of search results in Yelp. It just happens to be the top tree service companies in that particular city. I always thought that was stupid. Why would Google rank a set of search results in the search results, right? You go from one search engine, a set of search results, to another set of search results. I always thought that was dumb. So one of the ways that you could pop an individual Yelp listing to outrank the index listing would be to push enough domain authority into it. At least that's how you used to do it. I haven't tried this in probably 2 years, so I don't know if it's still the same. It may be, but that was one of the ways we would do it, is we'd find them href language URLs, which I'm just not seeing it. Maybe if I just did a control F and looked for it, there's 242 of those. Maybe language, LANG, probably find those. Anyways, all I'm saying is we would extract those and then just hammer those with backlinks, just pure bulk spam. And that would, you push enough domain authority into the one Yelp listing that it would outrank it or pop out of that kind of index listing and outrank it. Sometimes you would see a nested listing where you would see the index listing and then the specific individual listing kind of like nested under it and indented slightly, if that makes sense. But it was a way just to kind of make it stand out, if is what I'm saying.
Didn't we do that for our own domains as well at some point?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't spam it, but
Way,
you know,
way back in the day.
yeah, back in the day we did. I wouldn't do that now, but yeah, I don't see that shit at all anymore. So they must have really changed stuff. I mean, this code even looks different. So